overlooked in the pantheon of great rivalries, but this has always been fierce, and both of these teams know if they survive and advance from here, a host of opportunities lie ahead. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. It's the LSU Tigers and the Ole Miss Rebels. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rose, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Well, guys, we have been waiting all off-season for this matchup in college football. After the bitter divorce of Lane Kiffin leaving Ole Miss right before their college football playoff run to go to LSU for more money. Add fire to that flame where there were so many off-season comments back and forth, and it is going to be intense here today. I am told that they have added extra security. There will be precautions taken here on the field. I will let you know how things are playing out right in front of my eyes. This should be intense and elevated as Lane Kiffin returns to play here at Ole Miss with his new LSU team. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rebels offense will have the football first. Hotty-toddy ringing throughout the night the last time these two got together and Ole Miss won a tight one.
And there was celebrations long after that game at the library, city grocery, big bad breakfast, fans partying well into the night. all off season. And now that they get a chance to get back on and meet up again with LSU in this one, you know they're going to be fired up, ready to go.
And that wasn't lost on LSU. Like, they understand. They saw the Grove was flooded. They saw fans taunting LSU fans ad nauseum. They want some payback. They're coming back to get their flower.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Back to throw, it's Chambliss. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
The Rebels decide to punt it away. Going to field this one in tight quarters. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Tigers offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Now we say hello to Caden Durham. He's coming off a 150-yard, 4-touchdown performance in their victory. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known.
And he has been as advertised. You're talking about him being a star coming into this.
Sprinting away, the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, LSU!
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy. Roster was the big offseason coup. Like you mentioned, the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rebels offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Offense in a bunch formation. Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a champion.
About creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Nice job to get it past the sticks and then get him down at the 35.
And that's a nice run by the running back. And I tell you what, man, these rivalry games, a lot of times they're decided by who can run the football, who can exert their will, be more physical, because there's so much emotion that goes into it. And going back to last year, like this game was so close, so tight. So what's going to be the difference? A lot of times, man, it's the physicality and the running.
Pulls it, looking for a crease. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
To the air, it's Chambliss. They're all over him. Pulls in the deep ball. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And the Rebels trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Out wide right, it's Green. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And he was able to break one tackle, Jesse, and almost got away from another.
Man, this secondary, this defense, they better pack a lunch. When this guy has the football, you've got to get bodies to him. You better wrap up those legs and hold on tight. This dude's hard to tackle.
Off play action on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah,
guys, you just say Magnolia Bowl, and it sounds elegant and pristine and reserved. And Ole Miss and LSU, anything but. Charges of clock malfeasance, downright cheating back in the old days just to get a leg up in this rivalry game.
It feels like they've been playing this game since the Louisiana Purchase and Napoleonic Law. They've been playing it forever down south in an area of the country where sometimes it just feels like it matters more. I can't wait to see what happens today.
And I love what Reese says, like cheating. Yeah, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. And both these schools, obviously, so closely connected. Games are usually really, really good. A ton of talent on the field. Big bragging rights on the line.
And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking... There he goes! And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring.
And we saw it last week. This guy's got big playability. I mean, he can make those big plays, and now you see it again, man. Over 100 last week, looking to go over 100 this week, and this is why. You hand him the football, he makes enormous plays, chews up a ton of yards, and really catapults this offense.
Might as well give it to him again. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Rebels will hustle to the line. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, Dave?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to...
Catch and stride inside the 15. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Tough run here. It's Lacey. Oh, he got loose. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Rides to the back. Touchdown, Rebels. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice job running down in the red zone for the score.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by game tackling. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Hauls it in. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these 2 guys so far. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Running inside, it's Lacey. Turning it on! He's at the top! Touchdown, Rebels! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That's his third touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Stepping to the right. Slings it downfield. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Wants to throw. It's Levitt. Right down the middle. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call.
Hands it off. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Third and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Churns into the pile. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. At the 35, he's loose. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted to 4th down to keep the drive going. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense has it, they're on the move. All kinds of room to the right. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking out big yardage on the return. What a play there.
How about the big defensive lineman showing off them sweet feet? Great job scooping up the football. They cause a fumble. The big man scoops up, and you know what? You can't even tell the difference. Is that a tailback or is that a defensive lineman? That's how athletic defensive linemen are. I'm looking at that, Jesse.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Moves the pocket. It's Chambliss. Throws to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Powers through the defender. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. And they can't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure on this defense.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Holly Rowe has an update.
Checking in from the Ole Miss sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. Hits inside. It's Lacey. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. And the Rebels head it quickly to the line.
And it was amazing to watch Kejuan Lacey take off last year. Like, he was at Missouri the year before.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing.
And I think a lot of people are going to look at that drive, and first of all, the drive was awful. They're all going to look at the drive and say it was awful, but how about the giving up on 3rd down? I mean, you got 3rd and long, you try to sneak a run in, and this drive, this possession, it was disastrous for the offense. And now you just hope you have enough space to get a punt off.
He's going to get loose. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Tigers sideline, there is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult.
Touchdown, Tigers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back, seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown run.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Rebels sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Drops back. It's Chambliss. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Finds his man. It's Cook. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And one thing I'm really interested to see is this Ole Miss offense post-Lane Kiffin, post-Charlie Weiss Jr., and they always find wide receivers. Palmer, it's amazing. They've had a knack for it. Was that Kiffin? Was that Weiss? Can Golden find those guys? They bring in a bunch of transfers to try to fulfill the same recipe that they've been using. Let's see how fast it will work.
The best news is Trinidad Chambliss is back throwing the ball, though. And he's one of those guys who can elevate the players around him, too. You're right. There's going to be some...
Snags it, and there's running room. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Lost the throw again. Just a little off. Incomplete. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. Give to the back. Driven back.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Chambliss. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Got a man, it's Brown. They get him down at the 36, it will be a first down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Got it in the middle, it's Green. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The Tigers want to move quickly. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got the back over the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. The give to Caden Durham. Still running at the 35. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. And it's the Hoosiers looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football. Now back to your game inside Vaught Hemingway Stadium. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. Time to get back to the second half of a flowery but fierce rivalry, the conclusion of the Magnolia Bowl.
The Rebels will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Got him down quickly after the pick, but man, do you have to take care of the ball down here, and they didn't. They'll mark it at the 27.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments. You talk about, we've seen them do this, we've seen them do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew what was coming, did a great job defensively, forced an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ball.
Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. Driving forward, it's Lindsey. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, it's Chambliss. Under pressure. Right side, it's Lindsey.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Rebels need to pick it up on fourth down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He's got the first down. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Got it behind the line. It's Harris. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Out wide right, it's Harris. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. And the Tigers are marching down the field. Play action on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Scoops it up. Still a live ball.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. On the move, he fires. Left side is Harris. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
That is a huge play for the offense, but you know the defense is just kicking themselves. They had them set up in 2nd and long, and that was just a short throw. All you got to do is rally to the ball carrier and bring him to the ground. They couldn't get it done. Way too many yards after the catch, and they give up a big one on defense.
2nd and long here. There he goes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Unloads it left. He's got it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Going to the run, it's Berry. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. Great job by the back on the option. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressive.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
That's one of the reasons I love this linebacker, man. He can rush the passer. He does a great job timing his blitz, and with that speed, he's able to get home quickly.
The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. The defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 8. Turns out it's Gill. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. To the air, it's Chambliss. Lets it fly on the move. He's got it down the field.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field, creating the explosive play, getting some momentum for this offense, and getting towards scoring position.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to go. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Third down play from the gun. Out wide left, it's Alexander. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Back open in the middle. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have put up some stacks. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Left side is Cook. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Do they have another 3rd down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw, it's Chambliss. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
And with that incompletion, it now sets up a very interesting decision for the head coach, right? You've got a narrow lead. You kick the field goal now, you force the opponent to have to at least score a touchdown to retake the lead. But you can also seize a lot of momentum. If you get it here on 4th and short, if you're able to score a touchdown, it's a completely different game.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling,
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Rebels. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. First play of this drive. Extending the play. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Wilson open on the right side. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment in the fourth quarter.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They just haven't been able to hold up and protect their quarterback, and now they face second and long. Unleashes one. Makes the catch. It's Green. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Sets his feet. It's Levin. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen two big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal coming up. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on third and goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Right side, it's Gill. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Oh, he's got some space. And he was finding space, and he took it all the way back to the 22.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by one possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception, and now this offense has a chance late. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. On first down, it's Durham again. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. To throw, it's Levin. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. They'll run the screen. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Ole Miss sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Reese?
Holly, thank you. They'll need a bunch on second down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Quarterback Keith. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Rebels will punt this one away. Trying to take it back. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. Looking left with the catch. It's Green. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And the Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Sells the run, wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's got an open man. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
LSU lining up 1st and goal. Trying to get the corner. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense got it. They're on the run. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Poor field position for the offense, so the defense just wants to stop the big play, make sure this gets to overtime. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Right back to it. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Scanning the field. It's Chambliss. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Great place to start for this offense. Handoff, Caden Durham. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. On 1st down, it's Durham again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Leaves it in his belly. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Ole Miss calls its third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And it's good! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
Big-time moment. This place going bananas, cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
He'll take a knee as a touchback, save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Chambliss. Out wide right, it's Hobbs.
It just took the quarterback a little too long to find his tight end that time. He's out there by the sideline, wide open. And if the quarterback can just get it to him a hair sooner, he's going to have a chance to advance that thing forward, and they're going to get more yards. So the quarterback just had...
He's going for a big play downfield. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. The Magnolia Bowl goes to LSU as the Tigers take care of Ole Miss. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.